terms of investigation into and action against interference. And we saw that when we looked into allegations that Russia sought to influence voters in the 2016 referendum on the UK's membership of the European Union. Studies have pointed to the preponderance of pro-Brexit or anti-EU stories on RT and Sputnik and the use of bots and trolls. The actual impact of such attempts on the result itself, by which I mean did the disinformation actually change how people voted, would be difficult, if not impossible, to prove. There has, however, been speculation that this report was going to reveal either that Russia had interfered in or sought to influence the referendum. In the committee's view, it's worse than that. The report reveals that no one in government knew if Russia interfered in or sought to influence the referendum because they did not want to know. The UK government have actively avoided looking for evidence that Russia interfered. We were told that they hadn't seen any evidence, but that is meaningless if they hadn't looked for it. The committee found it astonishing that no one in government had sought beforehand to protect the referendum from such attempts or investigated afterwards what attempts to influence it there may have been. The government, the UK government, should have recognised the threat back in 2014 in relation to the Scottish referendum, but it didn't.
Some attempt to discredit the report by suggesting that the 9-month delay means that the report is now stale and out of date. You'll see very clearly yourselves today this is not the case. The delay by the Prime Minister inevitably fueled a great deal of speculation as to why and what the report might say, in particular around the EU referendum. Russia promotes disinformation and attempts to influence overseas, whether that's through social media, hack and leak, or using its state-owned traditional media, has been widely reported. The UK is clearly a target and must equip itself to counter such effort. Our paper-based voting and counting system makes actual interference with the mechanism difficult. The focus instead is on attempts to influence voters before they cast their votes by spreading disinformation and creating discord by amplifying existing differences. So the question is who is protecting the British public from interference in our democratic process? Well, in a nutshell, we found no one is.